Hello world, welcome, 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 or welcome back. I'm Goddess Dawn. It's Saturday, November 23rd, 2019, and I'm live, and I have a very, very special guest with me today, and what I call her is the real Michelle Kramer, because she is very real, and you will find that out. So Michelle, you want to say hello, and we will resume.
Hello, I am Michelle Kramer from Surviving R. Kelly, the docuseries. My daughter is Dominique Gardner. She was a girlfriend of R. Kelly for 9 years. And people might remember me as the mother that went into L.A. and went into the hotel to convince my daughter that it was time for her to go. And she did, and she left.
And the interview is over. Well, thank you for coming, Michelle. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Look, I didn't know you was gonna say all that. But yes, let me ring some bells for you, because you know your story. Okay, can't nobody tell your story like you can. So let me just we got people coming into the room when we gotta make sure everybody gets all this goodness, because this is some goodness right here. We're excited. Hey, Angela, Amy, love to you also. Unapologetically, I emailed you by accident those pictures of Michelle. They are decent, thankfully. I'm kidding, Michelle. I sent her an email by mistake. Hey, J-Man, welcome, welcome. Ty, what's happening? Thank you for coming, you guys. Thank you to all my warriors. We got Michelle Kramer on the line. She's the bullets in the chamber. We just ready to pull the trigger right now. Waiting on you guys to come on in. Denise, hey. Oh, did I say hi to my Nia Marie? My Nia. Hi, love. Miss Kim, welcome. Mocha Duchess in the building. Okay, most of my people are here. It's a few people, I really know would be disappointed. But there is a replay. You guys can hit the replay if you miss any of this. This interview is already hot. I'm going to tell you right now. Let me tell you. Hey, Kaboon. All my Twitter people. I need you guys to get on Twitter right now and retweet. Go to my timeline, please, and retweet the fact that we are live right now with the real Michelle Kramer. Okay? She didn't already, if you guys are just coming in the room, she already shot out her intro. She basically did my job for me, so I'm thankful for that. Thank you for that,
You're
Michelle.
Welcome, darling. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
I do appreciate it.
Oh, of course. And we got people saying hi to you. You're getting a lot of love in the chat. I don't know if you're even on YouTube, Michelle. Are you on YouTube looking in the chat, or are you relying on?
No, I'm not looking.
Okay.
I'm not looking. I just hit the replay button.
Okay. So you guys, I'm gonna be just letting her know what you have to say. She is actually gonna be taking call-ins now. I was unaware of this. I think I just maybe we miscommunicated. I misheard, or she just threw it at me. I'm gonna say right before we came on. So I'm gonna put the number up when we're ready to do that, and have your question ready. Make sure it's respectful. Okay, as I always say, lead with love. That's always the way you want to do it. Okay.
Lead and end with love.
Lead and end, honey. Started and ended with love.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, y'all. So as Michelle, she, I introduced her a few minutes ago. She came out with her whole story in like a 30-second promo. So what I want to do is just kind of, we're going to ask her some questions. So I have some one-on-one questions we're going to ask right now, and then I'm going to open it up to you guys. And like I said, I'm going to open up the phone line too. So please have your questions ready, but also make sure you're respectful, like I said, and lead and end with love. Hey, Wayne, welcome. All right, so where are we at? So let's see. So if you're like me, you know Michelle Kramer from the Surviving R. Kelly docuseries. This is where I was introduced to her, like most of you also. And that aired this past January, the 3rd through the 5th concurrently, actually. What was it? 2 1-hour shows a night. So like 6 parts. very salacious, but in saying that, we have to remember these are people's lives. I know that sometimes entertainment, because it is considered entertainment, and we'll talk about that, but people forget that these are real people's lives, and I think people even question it because of the fact that it's so, I guess, juicy would be the word, or entertaining. So we want to make sure that we get that human side of the story, because these are human beings and these are people who deserve, respect. And, it takes a lot to get out there in the forefront like that, right? So let me see here. Like she said, she's the mother of Dominique Gardner. I know her as the real Michelle Kramer. Like I said, she actually told me that's how she likes to be addressed. I asked her, how do you want to be addressed? She's like, well, I'm the real Michelle Kramer. Because there's a lot of fakes, right? Is that where we're at? We got a lot of phonies out there. That's to you, Michelle. Are you there, Michelle Kramer? Hello? Okay, where did she go? Michelle, are you on the phone? Okay. Let's see. I don't know what happened, y'all. She went silent on me. Let me call her back. I hope we didn't lose her for good. All right, let's see. Hang on, please. Hold, please. Okay.
Saying hello, but I'm back.
Okay, she's back. Okay, you got me sweating over here. All right, so so let's see. I don't know where we were at. I was just repeating. Okay, let me go back. So yes, we have here the real Michelle Kramer. I call her the real Michelle Kramer because she basically said that's who she wants to be. That's how she wants to be addressed, because she's the real deal. Okay. And I was saying that you kind of alluded to the fact that there's some phonies out there. So I was just saying,
Yes, it is. There's a lot of people that try to tell my story, and nobody can tell my story but me.
Right. Okay.
So that's why I addressed it. And actually, I would like to give a shout out to Faith Rogers, because she actually gave me the name. I was just going by Michelle Kramer, the Michelle Kramer, and she was like, no, you need to put the real Michelle Kramer. So Faith Rogers, thank you very much for giving me the name, the title, the real Michelle Kramer.
Okay. Well, shout out to Mrs. Rogers for that.
Faith Rogers, yes.
Oh, Faith, not... Oh, okay. Faith Rogers. I'm sorry. I was addressing the mom.
She was one of the R. Kelly ex-girlfriends. Her mom and I ended up becoming very good friends, Kelly Rogers. Okay. So we ended up being real good friends throughout this situation, because we both had daughters that was involved with R. Kelly, so we understand. It's kind of hard to bond with someone that hasn't been in that situation, so people like to play judge and jury, but you can't, because this is people's lives, and we live it every day.
Right. Right. And I think that's where I kind of, I was talking about that when, I don't know if you had dropped off at that point, but basically by reminding people that even though this story, we covered, I'm on YouTube talking about this stuff all the time, and we do get a little silly about it sometimes, but, we do have to remember these are people's lives, like I said. So, and you just confirmed that. So you mentioned the fact that, there's a lot of phony Michelles out there trying to tell your story. Well, that actually brings me to a point, because one of the big questions that I got through my team is the fact that you speak for Dominique. People seem to criticize that. What do you have to say to people who, are questioning the fact, or I guess complaining about the fact that you speak for Dominique with regard to this situation?
Okay. And only people that could be criticizing maybe because they don't have a good relationship with their child. Because at the end of the day, she's still my child, no matter how old she is. And she gave me permission to speak for her, because my daughter has been through a lot, and she's not ready to tell her story. So she gave me the permission to tell her story, and I tell it. And the ones that don't like it, then they don't have to listen.
Yes. Okay. Well, I don't think there should be any fogginess around that answer. I actually talked to my son just to ask him, because we talked, I manage him, he does music, And I do a lot of speaking for him, just professionally, for the most part. But I talked to him and just asked him in general about, if this were the case, if you were out there in a certain situation and you didn't want to talk about it, but you really wanted you didn't mind the information being out there, or you wanted it out there, you just didn't want to talk about it, because he's that type of person too. He don't want to be bothered. And he knows I will. So he's like, yeah, of course I would want you to. Why not? Like, that's normal. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
And people don't know this, that I am her momager. I am her momager. So I am her manager. So guess what? I do speak. That's what managers do.
Absolutely. And that's the other thing, too, people don't really get. If you're not living that life, it's a life you really don't know, honestly. Like, this is something that it's a whole other ball game, that whole manager situation. So...
yes, it is.
Yeah, so until you walking in those shoes, boo-boo, boo-boo.
Because if I was her manager and not her mom, it wouldn't be a problem. But I'm her mom, so that's how they look at it. If you're not a mother, if you're a mother, you will understand what this about.
There it is.
I don't know what to say. And the ones that want to have children, remember, you have to protect them at all costs. And I would take all the heat from her to put it on me, because this is what I do, because I am a mother. Never underestimate a mother's love, dog.
There it is. Okay, so you did mention protecting your daughter at all costs, which brings me to another question. Like, I'm not even looking at my notes, because you're just leading me into the questions that, people were asking. So with that said, okay, let's just go back a little bit. So, Dominique, you said it up front. She was with him for 9 years. Now, during that time, you were in contact for the most part, right?
I was in contact all the way probably up to maybe the 6th year, because she still was coming home. She still was coming home on the holidays and all of that. And she still was actually living in Chicago. When I lost contact is when she moved to Atlanta, and that was prior to 9, it was 3 years. So I didn't see my daughter for 3 years. And during that time, she might email me, and I kept my phone number. That's why parents, your kids need to know your numbers by heart, because if they lose their phone and they don't know your number, that kind of sucks. But at least you need to know your mom or father's number by heart, and my daughter did know my number by heart.
Okay. So during that...
She used to reach out to me when she could.
Okay. So during that time, so let me just bring up, you brought up Geronda also when you came out and did your introduction. So she has...
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? I swear you mentioned her.
No, I said my daughter, I'm Michelle Kramer. So that I don't bring up negativity.
Oh shit!
So
my bad. Let me apologize. Let me apologize.
Ask me no questions about her, because talking about her is like Mayweather fight Gary Coleman. It is not fair.
Oh Lord.
So I'm not going to even go there.
All right, not to put words in your mouth. I'm not trying to put words in anybody's mouth. Everybody, y'all know me better than that. I don't know. Maybe I just had her name in my head. So being that you done stomped out my little campfire, I guess I can move. I guess I can move on to another person. But the reason I brought her up though is just to say, you were leading me to another question, which I can ask without bringing her up. So there it is.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So basically, people ask about the protecting your daughter part of the situation. You said you have to protect your daughter. If you don't have kids, be ready to do it. People question it because I guess there's rumors, I'm going to call them rumors, that you, at a point when she was home with you, when Dominique was there, that you, and she wasn't contacting him, that you wanted her to contact him. Like you were the one saying to her.
No, never that. And, that's what I said, call rumors. Okay, so people don't know. They don't live in my shoes. So all they have to do is one person say something. That's how rumors get started. One person said, about time you get to the 10th person, guess what? They added about 10 laughs to it. So, no, that is not true.
Okay. So you guys heard that, right? Okay, good. If you didn't, you can hit that replay after we're done. All right. So, Michelle, I want to know a little about you as the person you are today. What actually brought you to this point. So let's go back, if you don't mind, and tell me a little bit about your own upbringing, were your parents?
I'm from. A lot of people don't know this. And when the ones that, I'm just going to say this before I say this. If you missed the Surviving R. Kelly on Lifetime, you can catch it on Netflix now. It's playing on Netflix now. Well, anyway, I am Michelle Kramer from the South Side of Chicago. Yes, I share the same city as R. Kelly. Yes, I do. And we both from the South Side. And look, our town is called the Shy, and ain't nothing shy about us. Okay? And I grew up in a two-parent home. My mom passed away when I was 12, 10 days before my 13th birthday. So I was a motherless child up until 13, for 13 years. And my father and my older siblings raised me. I am the baby. Okay? And all I ever wanted to do, since I lost my mom at a young age, I just wanted to be the best mom. So, and I think I walk in those shoes, and I can say I'm doing a pretty good-ass job of it. I have 3 kids. My oldest is 31. My daughter, my only daughter, my best friend, my confidant, my strength. She showed me what it's like, and now she's having her own baby, and now she understands what motherhood is. So with that, and my last one is 16, and his name is Jalen, and send him a shout out. His birthday is tomorrow. Sweet 16, Jalen. Mommy loves all you guys.
Oh, happy birthday. Yes. So, well, thank you for that summary, but I want to go back, because you said so you were born and raised in the South Side of Chicago?
Yes.
Okay.
Chicago.
Okay. Now, were both of your parents home, or how did you?
Yes, both of my parents were home. My mom was at home, and my daddy was a bus driver.
Okay. And how many siblings do you have?
I had 8.
8?
Yes, I'm the baby of 8.
I thought, 8. Okay, wow. Well, I'm like, yes, wow. Okay. So, I just was curious about your actual upbringing. Like, how was that home life? It sounds like it was pretty solid. Your dad and your mom.
It was. I had tragic hit my family before I was born. My mom was pregnant, 8 months pregnant with me, and she was burying her firstborn. My brother Butchie, his name was Maurice Kramer Jr. I never got to meet him. Okay, and my mom was 8 months pregnant with me, and he was shot down by a known popular gang in Chicago, and so it hit. So when I came into this world, I sometimes question, like, how do a mother? That's why I said mothers are strong, and for anyone to talk about another mother is really like unheard of, because my mom had to give birth. And 1 month before, she was grieving and burying her first child, and then now she had to show this one child that she's pregnant with and everything to give love to. But so she really never got to mourn, because she had me, and then a month before she just had to bury her first child. So I knew that I was on this earth to be special. I knew I was special, and after that, it's my life. After the death of my brother, it changed, because my mom and dad was very overprotective of me. I couldn't go to the park. I couldn't go to a friend's house. I couldn't spend the night at nobody's house.
Okay.
My parents was very, very protective of me. And it sometimes sucks, but now as a mother, you understand. You never understand until you become a mother yourself.
Right.
So I appreciate it. My sisters, they watched out for me and stuff, and it was cool, but it was good, So I grew up in a middle class area and everything. My mom was an at-home mom, and my dad just brought the check home to her.
Okay, so it's very traditional home life. It sounds like. You're close to your family, your siblings. You guys,
yeah, I'm very close.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm curious about their reaction to this whole situation with Dominique. How was that? Was it just support, or when everything became?
It's nothing but love. It's nothing but love. All love, literally. She came home to love because she knew she had a home to come to. People don't understand that. I never been in an abusive relationship, so it was hard for me. But when you do have a child that's going through something, all you can do is love them and communicate with them. Those are 2 keys that will get you anywhere, because your kids have to know at the end of the day, when they're in a relationship that's abusive, guess what? They know they got somewhere to come home to. Mm-hmm. Because that abuser is going to make them think that this is all they got, and they don't. So my daughter knows, she knew that. That's why she came right back. And I asked no questions. She told me what she wanted to tell me, and she told me if anything I wanted to ask her, I could ask. But being a mother, sometimes you just don't want to think about it. You don't even want to have that in your mind. So I just whatever she told me, she told me. I am my daughter's keeper, and people don't understand when I made that quote up. It was for I kept her secret, I kept her lies, I kept her truth, and all through all of that, I loved her through all of it, no matter what.
So, with her being home currently, well, I'm not ready for that, actually. Let me go back, because I'm still trying to just unpeel your layers real quick. So, thank you for sharing your home life. That's personal, I know. I just want to also, I'm one who believes that the soul chooses their parents, their human parents. So, with that perception, what did Dominique's soul see in Michelle at that time prior to her conception? Like, what did she see in that young woman? Why do you believe she chose you?
Because I'm that mama that just go get the job done under any circumstances.
Built for the job.
Yeah, I'm built for the job.
Okay.
She know when she can't speak, mama gonna speak for her. She know when she in a situation, I'm not gonna ask no questions. She tell me to be there, I'm gonna be there.
So
I am her ride or die.
Okay. Well, that's you spoke of My Daughter's Keeper. That's your organization, right? Or is the name of your book? I know you have a book.
Foundation.
Okay,
it's a foundation, and it's the title of my book that's going to be hitting the bookshelves around the end of December, just probably before Christmas.
And what can you tell us about the book? What are we looking for when we get that book?
It's an introduction of who Michelle Kramer is. People don't know, so I'm going to let them look in my world.
Okay. Does it also include the situation with with your daughter and this this whole thing?
I'm gonna let the people get the book in, and I don't want to give out too information.
You can't even give us a topic. Okay. All right, Michelle. I see you. I see how you move.
I want them to buy the book.
I see how you move. That must be that manager. That manager of yours must be
yes, it is. That manager,
training you.
That manager came out. Okay, Mama left. The manager on the Dominique part.
Oh, okay. I was talking about that male manager that we were talking about earlier. That your manager.
That part too.
Your manager.
Yes, my manager.
Okay. So let me see. I have some I messed up all my little notes here.
Some Q&As if you like now.
Yeah, so you guys, I'm going to put the number up because she said can also be call-ins. So let me do that so that you can be ready to do that. And then if there's any questions in the chat, Nia, if you could hear me, she was going to call me and feed me some questions too. Hold on one sec. Let me just change this picture. All right, so Nia Marie, I'm gonna have you call me on that line. I hope you got my message earlier, and then you can any questions y'all have in the chat. Nia, if you could feed them, I'm gonna put my earbud in for you, and then in the meantime, what's it been like since Dominique's been home versus so it's been what, a year and a half?
It's been exactly a year and a half
since she's been home now.
And it's been yes, and it's been great. We had our ups and downs. I mean, that's typical, mother and daughter and everything, but most part it's been great. Sometimes I still look at her and I just hug her and just out of nowhere just tell her I love her, and sometimes I still can't believe that she's home. And I just want to say to people, when I was going through a situation and I went and got a tattoo, and one of my biggest accomplishment that I trust God is that walk by faith, not by sight. You might not be able to see it, but God already seen it for you, but you have to trust Him. So I got that tatted on my back. Walk by faith, not by sight. And one of my other tattoos, my daughter and I share, is a matching tattoo. It actually was our first tattoo, and it says, only God can judge me.
Okay. Well, that's dope. So you guys are in each other's lives like regular, like not, everything is going well, shall I say?
Everything is going great. I mean, you're going to have if we get into a situation that we disagree on something, she's an adult, I'm an adult, I treat her like she's an adult because she is, and, she's with child, and we talk about it. It's no yelling, it's no fighting, it's not no going on social media, bashing anything about each other. So that's what we don't do. We keep our private life as far as if we have any issues with anything. And if anything, as far as social media, somebody says something about either one of us, we don't go online trying to go back. That's what they do. I'm going to let y'all have y'all life. That's what y'all do. So do it. I don't want you coming to my job telling me about nothing. So I ain't going to go to your job saying nothing about you. So that's the way I keep it with social media.
Alrighty then. Well, alrighty. So, Nia, I have Nia on the phone in my ear here singing, and I don't know what she's doing. She's giving you your props for that answer, but she's doing it in her own special way. So, do we have any questions in the chat that you can see that are worthy? She can't answer any legal. When you say legal questions, because she told me this earlier, you mean about the indictments, right? Like you can't answer.
Everybody knows that he is locked up now, and his trial date starts April 27th. So please do not ask me any questions about anything as far as is anybody testified, did anybody talk to the feds, did anybody talk to the police, that is a private matter. So I will not answer any questions about that at all.
Okay, you guys can hang that up then. Goodbye. You heard it. You heard it from her. Okay. So so there's a Lifetime aftermath, right, coming out, and is that addressing this current legal stuff? Do you know?
I don't know what they probably, and I can't speak on anybody else, but I just actually told how me finding my daughter in LA, and I literally step by step tell the world this is what happened. A lot of people was trying to say, oh my God, it was cameras. How did that happen? And I actually tell it. So I'm not going to say it right now for the simple fact that you can watch the Lifetime aftermath. Surviving R. Kelly, the aftermath. And I literally detail step by step. That's how it starts off. And I tell exactly how it went down.
Okay.
In LA.
Someone is asking, I see in the chat, Nia, sorry, I have Nia on the phone, but I'm seeing the question. They're asking about that hotel scene in the series. I'm sure you've heard this, but people still question.
Look,
Nia said she was holding her breath.
But I just said, watch the Lifetime. It's going to be on Lifetime, Surviving R. Kelly, the aftermath, and I explained to everyone how it all went down.
Can you give me that timeline that you gave me on the phone earlier about from the time you first saw?
Yeah, so
okay.
What happened was around August of 2017, I woke up. My phone was ringing. It was a Monday, and I woke up to all type of text messages. I wasn't even on Instagram. I was just on Facebook at the time, and my phone was just blowing up. My son was literally out the country, and he called me saying, Mom, what is going on? The Savages did a news conference in Atlanta, and they broke the news. And I thank you, Savages, for that, because I didn't have any clue what was going on, because my daughter was telling me that everything was good, but apparently not. Then I ended up getting in contact with the Savages, and they was letting me know in detail what was going on, and that was in December. Then after December, I had cut off my ties with the Savages. I didn't cut it off. I kind of just stepped away because it was too much. Like I said earlier, as a mother, if you know somebody's abusing your child, you start thinking, I'm from Chicago, the South Side, so that hood, came out of me. I'm like, what? You saying what? What happened now? So it went there, so it was too much, for me to take. So I ended up kind of step back from them for a while, and then I ended up reaching out to somebody that helped me, and they ended up introducing me to Lifetime, and they was telling me about the docuseries because I didn't even know anything about it. And I remember it was March. I spoke with Lifetime, and then probably they flew me out to LA that Wednesday, and then I left at Friday, but Wednesday is when I saw the TMZ with Joy Savage and my daughter. Somebody sent me the video and said, "Is this your daughter?" Now, remind you, I haven't seen my daughter in 3 years, and I'm looking like, that's Joy Savage. That ain't. And then they moved the camera to my daughter, and then I'm looking, and she was unrecognizable, and it was very heartbreaking. So you can just imagine the stories I was hearing that he was doing to them. It just made me just like, and I just got into Mama Bear mode. And I went to LA and I did what I did. So, and the world saw it. And it wasn't nothing fake or unreal about that whole thing. So, to the ones that think it was, guess what? You ain't got to watch it because I know my truth. Believe me, that's all I speak is my truth.
Okay, well, you brought up a couple things in saying that. One of them, someone is in my ear asking about the impact that docuseries airing has had on you. I know you've got a purpose through it, but how on the scale, negative, positive, like how has that been?
I mean, we're going to have our haters, but actually it was me doing that docuseries. I remember the next day, that Sunday, and it was a blessing because it was January 6th, and people probably wondered how I remember that date. That date was my mother's birthday, and that's the date my daughter is just on my mother's birthday.
Oh.
So January 6th, I woke up that morning, and I'm talking about my Instagram blowing up, a couple of the executive producers from Lifetime, because I wasn't under this Instagram name, and they was asking them, well, how can we find Michelle? How can we find Michelle? How can we find Michelle Kramer? And I was like, no, I'm not trying to do all that. I was like, no, I'm just going to leave it in my other Instagram name. And then she reached out to me again, saying, Michelle, please, they really want to talk to you. So I didn't even know how to work no DM. I had to ask my daughter, what the hell is a DM? She was like, direct messaging. So when I finally opened my direct messaging, I had over 300 messages. And it was from people from the UK, from Spain, from France, from Germany, from South Africa, telling me that I was a good-ass mother. And they were telling me how they wish their mother would have came for me. And one lady reached out and told me that you have a purpose. This is your purpose. And I was just like, all I did was what any other mother would have did. But moving forward with that, a lot of people said their mothers didn't do it. Some people said their mothers did come for them because they was in that situation. So I had to put it on a scale of 100%. I want to say 95% of good positive feedback.
Yes. I think that a lot of that is what you put out. I tell people all the time, whatever energy you're leading with and you're putting out there, that's what you're going to get back, honestly.
Yeah.
So for you to say that you're getting more positive than negative and you actually have found a purpose in this to help people, man, you're through the roof with that positivity, whether or not people want to agree or not because of their, opinions. You also mentioned, I'm a little afraid to say it, but you also mentioned the Savages when you brought that situation up too. Are you still in contact with with them or?
No, they was a little upset, when, like I said, if you saw the docuseries, you saw me call them, and I said, I saw my daughter, I touched my daughter, I kissed my daughter, and I told them to get on the plane. Yes, I did, and I will say it now, I did not give them the hotel information, because everybody knows the Savages is on every TV, every YouTube, every commercial, every TV show, so this was my plan, and nobody wasn't going to blow it. So, no, I didn't. But what I did direct them to do was get their ass on a plane. And did they do that? No, they did not. So who you gonna blame? Can't blame me, darling. I cannot take a grown-ass woman up out of a hotel, okay? So it wasn't about if they were saying I would have took both. What are you talking about? In the part 2, in the docuseries, I did get, the police did call. Somebody called the police, and it sure wasn't my daughter. So what that tell you? What does that tell you? But I'm not here to bash nobody because that's not what I do. The Savages, I got much love for them. I met them for the first time in L.A. when I went to the Emmys. We both pulled up at the red carpet together. We said hello to each other. We was cordial. I would never bash nobody for the simple fact because she's a mother, and I do appreciate her and her husband literally telling the world what was going on, because if it without them, then nobody would know. But don't get mad because somebody's child left before the other one. All of them, seriously, we all in that situation. So don't do that. So I would never, I thank them. Like I said, I don't have no hard feelings on nobody because that's not what
Yes. Well, I think you got Nia's motivated in my ear right now. I think. All right.
Just like, I don't do that. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, they making YouTube videos, but people be hitting me up in my DM, and I had to tell people, I got the internet just like everybody else. Don't bring me that negativity. I don't care. I'm going to continue to speak my truth. If you don't like it, stop listening.
Yes. And you know what? Since we're on this, their daughter has been in the social medias lately. I don't know if you're even in tune with it because you said you don't really be on like that. But
well, I be in the shade room.
Oh, okay.
Because so I saw it today.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
so what do you think of? What do you think of it? You don't think?
All I can say about them, I feel they pain because I was there. You see what I'm saying? That's why I said, as all the mothers, as far as Kelly Rogers, as far as Jocelyn Savage, I'm not even pronouncing her name right. I'm not sure, but the mother, Mrs. Savage, I'm talking about the Calhoun. I'm talking about we mothers, so we all can connect to each other because guess what? The main denominator was who? And I just started speaking his name because at one time I couldn't even say it. I used to just call him because that's how much respect I had. He couldn't even get a name out of my mouth. But now I'm okay. I can speak it because I let it go. You have to forgive. And seriously, I have. So R. Kelly, yes, that was the main denominator, and we were supposed to be working together instead of being on somebody YouTube trying to bash another person. I don't know what the beef is, but all I know is I will pray for all of them because I don't have no beef with nobody. They mad at me. I ain't mad at them because that's too much negative energy, and I don't have time for it.
Right. Okay. Well, shoot. All right. Well, you mentioned the Rogers, and we talked about the Savages, the Clarys. Are you in touch with them also, or is everything?
Yes, I met them a few times. We chopped it up. If you look at my Instagram, there's pictures of me and the mom and me and the dad. We doing it all.
Good.
We all cool.
Okay.
I mean, I don't even have no beef with nobody. That's the thing. I saw a lot of the women. I don't like to call them survivors. I like to call them warriors because
yes,
they were surviving when they was in that situation, but now they out. They warriors. So
yes, God is warriors in the house.
They warriors. They out. They warriors because I told my daughter. She gives me strength. Sometimes I be like, girl, how did you do it? Because that's a lot of love for a man. And I don't know if I got that much for anybody but God. But I'm just saying that's my personal opinion. And I'm just saying that all those women are warriors. I'm talking about every last one of them. Even Geronda, she was a warrior. I don't have no beef with none of them. That's why I keep saying they mad at me. I ain't mad at you because that's too much energy. Yeah. And I don't have time for it.
Perfect. All right. Nia, I can't, Nia. Hold on, Nia. Nia's trying to, Nia, you can call in. You want to call in, Nia? I mean, you're already on the phone. So Michelle, we're talking about, since we're on this whole negativity, let's let them know. You know, when we first spoke, you reached out to me. I don't know if somebody told you about the Tasha K video that she did mentioning you guys, but I think you...
People understand. And I tell this to people, and I'm going to let me clear the air on that. Tasha K talks about all from Cardi B to the Ladder Housewives to everything. So she got me on her radar. I guess that's good. So I tell you, I love my haters because they make me greater. Just remember that. I take anything that's a negative into a positive. So as long as she's talking about me, that means I'm going to always be relevant, I guess, to her storyline.
Well, there you have it. Tasha K, you know what? If she's saying your name, you ringing bells out there. You made it. You done made it.
Instagram just keep going up, up. The numbers are going up. My DM, they trust me. I appreciate y'all. Keep talking, baby. Keep talking because somebody's listening.
There it is. Well, hello. Okay. Well, then, do we have any other questions or? Okay, that's too long, Nia. Okay, hold on, Nia. Hold on. Nia, you should get on the phone. I'm going to unplug the ears, okay? All right. So, Michelle, I know one of the questions that I saw is asking if Dominique has sought therapy. Yeah, you're on.
We have therapy together, darling. And these people don't understand after that situation, you have to get therapy, and we do it together because it was an impact on me as a mother from the trauma that she had endured. So, yes, we have therapy together.
Okay.
She goes sometimes by herself, and then I just wait outside or I go in or whatever she wants to do because this was her story, her life, and can't nobody tell it. Can't nobody feel how she felt, not even me. All I could do is give her a hug and tell her, no matter what, mommy is here for you. I am my daughter's keeper.
Okay. I know that people want to know if she is gonna. Do you know if she plans on speaking or putting out some book? Or I know she does poetry. Or does she have anything to look forward to?
On that note, it's coming soon. All of what you just said is all coming soon. Just watch out. She'll post it on her Instagram. So she had 40K. People love her, so she'll post it on her Instagram, just like she posted her pregnancy. She posted her reveal part, baby gender reveal party. She posted. Just follow her at Guard the Privacy. If she accepts you, she accepts you because she's private. So that's all I can say.
Right. Okay. And she is going to be on the upcoming series, also the aftermath of the R. Kelly's surviving R. Kelly. Okay. So you guys heard that. You guys look for the second part or the aftermath of the surviving R. Kelly series coming up. These Michelle Kramer and both you and Dominique will be on the series, right? Is it going to be like a part similar? Do you know?
4 parts to it.
4 parts. Okay.
And I don't know what part everybody is playing in. I don't know.
Right.
So, but it's coming soon.
Okay.
Real soon.
So how was the Emmys? I know you mentioned the Emmys and you went to the Emmys for that series. Did you guys win or what happened?
No, we lost to somebody named Bodine or something. I can't remember, but it was somebody named Bodine, and I think they said that he was passed away. I don't even know. Anthony Bourdain. That was his name.
Yeah, Bourdain. I think it's Bourdain.
We won the Critics' Choice Awards. We won MTV Awards. We won like 3 out the country awards, and then we nominated for something coming up in another couple of weeks. I can't remember. One of the executive producers told me, and I just want to tell Angelo. He just texted me and told me, "Good job, Queen. Thank you, King. I love you, Angelo." We end up being real close. That's why I said, as parents, no matter what, you in this situation, you don't know until you are put in this situation. Right. And I just want to let people know, all my fans and all my haters, I love you. I love you no matter what. I'm not going to stop doing and speaking on this because literally I've been touring around the world. I went to Minnesota and I spoke at a women's shelter, and that was very touching to me because these women are there with their small children, and I just told my story, who I was and everything, and this one lady came up to me and she said, "Oh my God, I just love you. Can I give you a hug?" And she basically said, I wish my mom would have came for me. People don't understand. There's a lot of motherless children out there.
Right.
And for you to try to victim shame somebody, their situation, talking about they knew what they was doing, they was wrong, you can't do that. Like, who made you the judge? I mean, seriously, like, we have to stop that. I mean, black people, and I'm only speaking for blacks right now because that's where I am, but we got to stop that. Like, you can't. You don't know what that person is going through. They might not be strong enough to take that. But see, Michelle Kramer from the south side of Chicago, I got real tough skin. Okay? I was raised by 2 parents. Okay? My father was the backbone in our family. He was the king. He was the first man that I ever loved. Okay? So he showed me, as my father, how he treated my mother, how you bring your wife home to check, you pay the bills, and you go out there and get a job. And my mom, my dad don't even brought his own clothes. My mother folded them, she washed them, and she said, "It's time for us to go to Montgomery Ward she could grab some underwear and whatever." But he was bad because it was his own check. But with that being said, we had a car. The area I came from was called Burnside/Hooterville, and people don't know Hooterville came from the Green Acres TV show, meaning that it was a close-knit family. So the area I grew up in is called Burnside. The school I went to is still a good school that people being bused in. So I came from a good area that if you whoop that person's child and you go back and tell their mother, "Yeah, I whooped them," and they're going to get another whooping. That's the era I came from. So all this internet and this drama stuff and social media, y'all can have that. That's why I don't be on it. I'm giving God this because she reached out to me and she always was positive. And I only like positivity. I can't do negative. That's not what I do. So that's why I reached out to Don to do this interview with her personally. She's a good person, and she let me know she ain't never posted nothing negative about me. She let me know she had my back, and I wasn't even into the social media, people doing interviews on YouTube. This is new to me. But I reached out to her and told her, "Thank you for having my support." So when I give support, I give that love back. When you give me love, I give it back to you. Kramer. I could be your worst enemy or your best friend.
Woo.
You just do that, baby.
The real.
That is true. The real, yes.
The real.
That's
Michelle
Nia.
Kramer.
That's Nia
Stop
talking.
It. Stop it.
Nia, do you have a question for Michelle? I think you had something from the chat,
I
or
do.
or from you.
No, it's my own question. I'm wondering what she does. Like, what's her workout routine?
Oh.
Because I'm looking at her in that dress, and I'm like,
I have a picture. I have a.
How many dishes does she have?
Let me tell her what picture, because she's not looking. I have a picture of you. You're in a red dress with your arms up. It's from your Instagram.
Oh, look, and that's another thing. That's why I say I had so much love. It was a girl named Michelle, Joy Photography. She reached out to me and she wanted to do a free photo shoot, and I did that photo shoot before my birthday, and it was cold as hell in Chicago. And she told me, Michelle, this is how the models do it. It was like 25 degrees outside, and I'm up there in the water saying, hey, yeah. So I don't really work out. I just try to eat right, and I just keep stress and negativity out my mind, because that's weight right there.
There it
and
is.
That's weight I don't even want.
I'm telling you.
But what is she like? Is she on a low carb diet or like?
No, nothing. I just watch what I eat. Just I eat salads. I might
She can hear you,
drink a
yes.
smoothie, and then I have
Everybody
salads,
can.
for lunch, and then I'll have a nice little sensible meal. But other than that, I don't watch what I eat. I just might eat smaller portions of it. But no, I'm not on nobody's special diet, and I don't really work out besides walk my dog Lola down.
Hang up on her, goddess. Hang up on her.
She wants me to hang up on you now.
I'm sorry. I told you I only speak my truth, babe. You can't get mad for speaking my truth.
Okay.
That's all.
That's right. Well, so back to Dominique real quick. So she's coming up. You mentioned her due date. Her due date was on your mom's birthday?
January 6th. Yes.
Oh, wow.
6th is her due date. Yes,
That's around the
my mom's
corner.
Birthday, so
I know she's excited for her first child and your second
excited.
grandchild. Not from her.
Yes, my
Let's
second-
clarify.
Right. My oldest son, Gabriel, has a son. He's 5, and I'm a Mimi again. That's what the kids call me. My grandson calls me Mimi.
Oh.
Mimi.
that's cute.
So yeah.
Such a blessing. Such a blessing. Well, nobody's calling. Does anybody want to call in? Let me make sure the line is open real quick, because
Let's see. I do have. So
go ahead.
there's some questions in here. So people, I don't know if she has, or she can hear me.
Yeah.
If you've heard anything, or you say you don't watch. I'm not actually sure, but there are a lot of people saying that everyone is lying on R. Kelly. What would you say to that? The real Michelle Kramer.
Everybody can't be lying. Okay,
Right.
everybody is not lying. Okay, he just got off the first time. If you live in Chicago, the news hit us first, and if people watched it and did their homework. The first attorney, literally, he said it. He came out and did an interview in Chicago and said that he was lying the first time, but he had to defend him to his best ability. So I don't know if he died on his deathbed, but you know how they say when people about to go home, about to die, they want to tell the truth. So all I could say is that he came out and said that he had did it the first time, but he just got away. He had money.
Right.
Money talks.
Right.
But this second time, when the fans came in, I'm like my 2 Chainz boys. I was like, the fans is watching, baby, and who picked them up? Who picked them up?
Right.
The fans.
Right.
Not Chicago, not New York, not California, not Atlanta, not Florida. The fans is watching, because they said they didn't trust the city to handle it, because they let him go the first time, but he ain't going nowhere now.
Woo!
Sorry.
I was going to ask you. I know you said no legal speak, but can you give us a prediction? What do you think of the outcome for this? Give us something.
The outcome is what he is now. That's the outcome.
Oh, he's gonna stay there. He's there. Okay.
He's gonna stay there.
Yes.
I told him he gonna remember my name.
Woo! Speak it, karma, baby.
I said, "It's my color purple voice. Until you do right by them girls, ain't nothing is gonna go your motherfucking way." Sorry for
Right.
the children that's listening, but yeah.
And my fingers are pointing right at his
Karma is
face.
a bitch, baby. Karma is a bitch. You don't know when she coming, and trust me, she's a woman, so we already know how we are.
That's right. Wow. I love it. That's perfect. Thank you so much for being truthful with that answer. Yes.
I tell people, playground. I said, everybody asks me how I feel. I just, about him being locked up. I really don't have no feelings on it. I just said that schools, playgrounds, and Chuck E. Cheese are safe again.
Okay.
There we go.
There it is.
That's really telling it. The high school, hide your kids, hide your wife. The middle school, hide your kids.
There you go. They safe again.
All of that.
But I mean, they safe from him because he was a multi-millionaire man R&B singer. I mean, they gave him the name, the king of R&B, but he still had a sickness. And people ask me, how do I feel about that? I just feel that he needs help. He mentally is ill. Mental illness is real.
Yeah.
And he had too many people that was helping him and trying to make that it was okay because of who he was. He needs to see a psychiatrist for the rest of his life.
Ooh.
Still, he got some things that he needs to get up off his chest.
Yes, absolutely.
Now,
While he's in jail, though. I mean, because I think,
Exactly.
I
I think he's supposed to come home. I said why he's there.
I just want to make it clear.
He's supposed to be, but he needs help doing the process. You know what I'm saying? He's a child of God, but I believe that he went born on the Lucifer side, and everybody knows
Right.
who Lucifer is. Okay?
Yes.
Lucifer was the crime director. I'm sorry. Hello. Did
Yeah.
anybody hear that?
Yeah.
Lucifer was the crime director. Hello. Music. Hello.
Yeah,
Okay.
choir director. There it is. There it is. Oh, I just got chills from that. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
Child. Okay, any other questions? Anybody? Nobody's calling in. I didn't took the number down. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm over here trying to look. This is a 5-man job, okay? And I'm doing it all. So just relax, and I got you. Let me put this number up real quick. And we've been going on an hour. I know she's got things to do. She got a birthday party she's planning. She got a.
My baby Jalen May Mayfield. I love him to death.
She's talking.
And he's actually in the docu-series too, Speaking His Truth.
Oh,
So he's
okay.
gonna be there too, yes.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
His birthday is tomorrow, week 16, to my Jalen.
Oh, wow. Well, happy birthday.
Tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I hope you guys you will have a very blessed and beautiful day tomorrow. I know. So, Nia, you have any other? Oh, wait.
Michelle Kramer, do you have a stylist?
I actually have a call coming in. I think it might kick you off.
I am my own stylist.
It might kick you off.
Thank you.
Okay.
But yes, baby, all the stuff you see is Fashion Nova. I love Fashion Nova. Yeah. No, I style myself.
Okay, hold on. We got somebody calling. Let me answer this call. You might get kicked off, Nia. Who's on the line for Michelle Kramer? Welcome. Hello.
Yes, hello, how are you?
Doing well. Who are you and what's your question?
My name is Reginald and I'm enjoying your interview. I just tuned in not even 15 minutes ago and just trying to find out, did she address some of the questions that have been out, primarily what likes of Tasha K raised and others about what people were perceiving to be a fake rescue. I was just wondering, did she address those specifically?
Yeah, she actually did address those things. I don't know that she wants to repeat herself, but I do welcome you to hit the playback and listen because she did say quite a bit about those things.
Okay.
You heard that, Michelle?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And you can actually watch the docu-series, the new one coming out, called Surviving R. Kelly, The Aftermath. And that's the first question the producers asked me, and I nearly break down step by step exactly how everything went down. So it will be airing probably in the middle of December, but it wasn't nothing fake about that. That what happened with y'all saw. It wasn't nothing fake. I'm sorry, but I only speak my truth, but it wasn't nothing fake about it.
Let me ask you this, if I may, without holding you guys too long.
Go ahead.
Debunk what Tasha K raised, does it debunk that? Specifically, does it give us relief knowing?
Relief?
I can't hear what he said.
Well, he's asking about debunking Tasha K. What Tasha K said. And to be honest with you, I didn't even tell you. We didn't get into what she said because I forgot, honestly. Well, we got another call.
I don't do her. So
She doesn't want to address Tasha K. specifically.
Yeah, only thing because all she gonna take this interview and she gonna talk about it. She gonna get her some more views. So that's not what I'm about to do.
Okay.
She's actually a non-motherfucking factor. My element is on
You got people.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, go ahead. Did I switch over? Wait, hold on 1 second, okay? Thank you for calling. Hold on. Okay, go ahead. Oh, he hung up. Okay, I don't know. Well, he had something else that I guess he wanted to say. I don't know, but
He wasn't talking about her, and that's not what I was about to do. So,
right.
I told you, she's a non-motherfucking factor in my Evelyn Levana's voice.
Well, there it is. Okay. So we do have another call. Who's on the line? And what is your question, please?
Hi, my name is Keisha, and I was calling in. I really don't have a question. I just have a statement to make.
Okay.
And this is from Miss Kramer. I just want you to know that you catch a lot of slack, but we do commend you. You're a strong black mother, and you did exactly what a lot of us would have did. So we commend you on that.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you. What was your name again?
And
Keisha? It's Keisha, right?
I just want you to know that, yes, and I just want you to know that you hustling for your family, those therapies and counseling sessions, they not cheap. And what you do right thing, so don't worry about what your haters got to say.
You know, I ain't never worried about that, Keisha. You know that, okay? And I'm never worried about that. Haters make me greater, baby, because if you're not talking about me, that's when I might need to worry.
Yes. Well, thank you for calling, Keisha. Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks for listening, too. Okay, that was nice. Okay. I'm over here holding my breath like, don't make me have to, like, really, like, hit this number on you now. Have to hang up on you. We got another call. I think this is the guy calling back, if I'm not mistaken, but let's see. Okay, you're on the line. Who are you, and what is your question?
Yeah, hey, what's up with this Dave?
Okay, you calling back.
Is she gonna sue Dr. K?
Is she going to sue her?
You can't sue nobody that got no money, boo.
She's... Yeah, she said you can't sue anybody if they don't have no money. Was her answer. If you didn't hear her.
It's called freedom of speech. So I let them have their freedom of speech.
I don't think so.
I'm not in the business.
I'm gonna hang up though. Thank you for calling.
Nobody for making the little money they gonna make. So all I'm saying to you, she's a non-motherfucking factor in my life. Okay.
Right. Okay, I think we got that message, and he's gone now. So if anybody else wants to call in, let's do that. I think this has been a good interview. Do you have anything else you want to say or get off your chest or announce before we end this interview? We're going up on an hour. I think that's a good marker.
Well, I would like to say thank you all for all the support. All my fans that follow me, positive and negative, even the trolls that come in there and take pictures and pass them on to, to the bloggers that I don't mess with. So I appreciate you all for the support, and I'm going to still continue to be Michelle Kramer. At the end of the day, that's who I am, and I'm going to continue to speak my truth because there's a lot of women out there that's afraid to address their abusers, and I have had people tell me, literally come into my DM and tell me that they had made a friend watching and that person left. So I know I'm giving an impact on the world. So for all the haters, keep making me greater, baby. It just building me up. Thank you very much.
Well, we appreciate you too. You know what? There is one question. I've seen it multiple times, and you know what? I was like, But you know what? I'm going to throw it out there. If you curse me out, then you curse me out. But there's questions, because it's a rumor, and it has to do with you dating a bodyguard. Is this something...
I promise you, I got to ask that question the second time. And with that being said, please watch Surviving R. Kelly, The Aftermath, because that was addressed to me, and I'm going to tell you what I said then. But the answer to that question, no.
Okay. Well, see, now, y'all... You guys heard that, and that everybody wants to know about that. You right, people are nosy, Michelle. Michelle done call all y'all nosy.
I gotta tell you, about time we get to, one story, about time we get to the 10th person, guess what? They didn't add it on. It was funny, and trust me, I was laughing. I did a lot of laughing in that second interview because the rumors was ridiculous. Okay?
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
There are a lot of them.
Mike Tyson voice, it's ridiculous.
You need to think about doing yourself a little podcast or some type of talk show.
I got some things in the works, I actually just got my first, not first job, but my first radio job. I will be on 1370 AM in Gary, Indiana, on Saturday, be an entertainment news reporter. But my thing is, I must speak the truth, okay?
Right.
In the entertainment world. I'm not going to make up no lies to try to get get more views. I'm speaking the truth. So it's going to be called hashtag Ask Michelle Kramer. Okay, but then I'll be posting some more information about that.
Okay, make sure you send it to me so I can get it out there also. And you guys heard that. She just got a gig as an entertainment news reporter. And what was the station again, or the radio station?
1370 and 1370 AM in Gary, Indiana. And eventually it's going to be syndicated in Chicago and parts of Illinois and Indiana and a part more of the Midwest.
Oh, right.
But, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Dwayne Carter, for that, for giving me that job, entertainment news. So, yeah.
You said Dwayne Carter? This is the manager,
that's my manager.
And that's
my manager.
You want to speak on anything else? Are we putting something out there?
I'll leave that right there.
Oh, dang.
No, dog, we gonna leave that there. Dwayne Carter is my manager. Thank you.
Okay,
Dwayne.
boo.
And he's having a hair show called Hair Battle Runway Hair Battle. I'm not sure I might be saying it wrong, but he's having it on December 1st, and I'm the judge on there. He has still from Chicago. He has Johnny Blaze, the reality singer, going to be on there. She's going to be the host. We have Day 26. Willie Taylor going to be in the house. We got someone else I can't think of. I'm not looking at the flyer right now, but if you're in the Midwest, in Chicago or Gary, come out to the hair show, Battle of the Hair Show, and on December 1st at 7 o'clock, and it's going to be an after party too. So please come out and support.
All right. Well, you guys heard it first from the real Michelle Kramer. We appreciate you so much for coming through, sharing your truth. You're welcome here anytime. And of course, send me any info of things you have coming up, because I'd love to share and help you get your stuff out there, get your branded.
Yeah, please follow me at The Real Michelle Kramer on Instagram, Michelle Kramer on Twitter, Michelle Kramer on Facebook, and I am my daughter's Keeper Foundation on Instagram. And I appreciate you all. I love you guys. I love them all. You know what I'm saying? I'm like God, but not God. I love everyone all the same. I don't have no hate in my heart. I don't have time for that. I have to have all this love for my new grandbaby that's coming, and I got to get that love out. So sometimes people just need a hug. You know what I'm saying? If I seen somebody, I would have get girl, let me give you a hug. You need a hug. You need a hug in your life.
Yeah, that's really real. That's real. Everything you said is real. Like, everybody live like that. We be in a utopia right now. Yes.
Yeah, just put God first, and your life will be much better. No worries, no hate, none of that. God don't like that. Like, I'm seriously, even when you watch the docuseries, you see me say, God, I know you led me here. God led me there. And I talk about that, like I said, in Surviving R. Kelly, the aftermath. And it's going to be aired probably the middle of December. I don't have the exact date, but the commercial's going to be coming out the first week of December.
Okay.
And please watch.
We gonna watch. We gonna watch. We might have a watch party. This is what we do. Okay. Well, send Dominique our love too. Obviously we support her and send nothing but love her way. So, if you just let her, she probably like, who? But just let her know she has a lot of love out here.
Okay, so that's it. No more questions. We good?
Are you good? Yeah, I think we're good, because I'm gonna end it, because I'm coming back live later tonight, by the way, you guys.
Okay.
So, all right, love. We'll talk soon, though. Okay. Okay, bye. And whoever that was calling in, I'm hanging up on you, because I think it's that guy, and he has some rude questions. He was trying to gear up to some rudeness. I heard what you said. Key, or whatever the guy's name was that just called. Hey, you guys, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Listen, Mocha and Nia, we're coming back tonight, right? I think Mocha confirmed that she's cool. Nia, hopefully you are also. I'm looking at like 7 p.m. my time, which is in 2 hours. We can do our regular live. We're going to recap this interview and talk about all the shenanigans going on quote unquote the other side. Are y'all in? Y'all gonna come back in a couple hours? I'm gonna put a reminder up. I'm looking for Nia's. Thank you, Mocha. Thank you. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. She's a fierce woman, a bold and beautiful soul. That woman is Michelle Kramer, and I really appreciate her coming on. Yeah, he was trying to start some mess. Nia, are you good to come back in like 2 hours? Okay, cool. It's 8:04 there, so it's gonna be 10 o'clock. Are you gonna be able to come back at 10 o'clock, loved one? Hi, Priscilla. Okay, cool. So yeah, if you guys can come back, we're gonna do our regular live. If you drink, get your sip on. If you smoke, have your whatever rolled up and ready to go, so we can hang out. Thank you, Daddy's girl. Thank you. Okay, you guys, I think we'll sign it off here, and then we'll see you back here in a couple hours. All right, love y'all. Till then. 9 p.m. your time. Yes, Mocha. Perfect. Is that work for you? Well, text me if it's not, and we'll work it out. Bye, Priscilla. I'll see you guys soon. Okay. Oh, bye, Ty. I'm sorry. You're welcome. Miss Kim, Amy, thank you, guys. This 504 girl. Yes, see you later. Thank you, guys. Unapologetically. Sorry for that email again, too. Rockin' Robin, thanks for hanging out. All right, and everybody in the bushes, I appreciate y'all. Don't catch fire up in them bushes now. Deuces.